Like, look at that.
Of
God, that
course,
feels
the
like a
yoke
real plane.
also controls the elevator, and the elevator affects the plane's pitch, right?
Correct.
Pull back on the stick, the plane starts to climb. Give it a shot.
This
The
is gonna
most
be so
valuable
hard.
things in aviation are speed and altitude. But notice, when you're pitching up, your speed is decreasing.
Where's my
You could add
speedometer?
more power.
Altimeter.
Or for now, let's just pitch down. This might be a good time for a
Cool.
piloting PSA. Always keep an eye on your surroundings, because nobody likes a low-flying duck.
Why not?
Alright, let's go ahead and throttle back up. There you go. Speed is increasing, and as long as we maintain the same attitude, our altitude will keep climbing too.
Okay.
You're really getting the hang of your
Are we gonna
controls.
land or? Cause I don't know
Before
about the
long, you
landing.
won't even need a co-pilot. Until then,
Also,
if
there's
you
no one
want
here.
help with the radio or checklists or simply flying the plane, I'll be here. You can pass me the controls when you're ready to finish your session, or keep flying. It is a great day after all. Say the best part of flying is landing in one piece. The man was a terminal pessimist, but he wasn't wrong.
Okay.
Today, you're in charge of bringing us in for a safe landing.
Oh no.
We've got clearance for a straight-in approach, so we don't have to complete the standard traffic pattern. And I've already set us up in landing configuration at 65 knots with 10 degrees of flaps and idle power.
Okay.
We're on the glide slope now. Maintain speed around 65 knots. Change your pitch if you need to, and keep your aim point on the runway number.
Yeah.
When you're targeting the runway number, you want to keep it steady in your sights. If it looks like the number's moving up in your windscreen, you're coming in low. You'll need to add a bit more throttle to get back on the slope. If it looks like the number's moving down in your windscreen, well, then you're too high.
Here's the thing.
You'll need to add
There's no
damage to
number
increase your rate of descent.
unless I'm blind.
You'll also need to push forward and trim to change your attitude and maintain the same speed. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare. Once we pass the threshold, shift your aim point to the end of the runway. Then, pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it. Okay, we're past the threshold. Start the flare. Keep pulling back slowly. Let the plane settle onto the runway. Don't push it down, but don't let it start climbing.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yeah.
Now apply the brakes to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. Great job.
I did
As
it.
they say, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing.
Hey guys, X2 here, and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, I am playing on PC because it's not out yet on the console, Xbox. But I will be playing with a controller because I am a bitch and I don't want to fiddle around with learning a bunch of controls on PC. Now, as you saw in the beginning, I already did a couple of the missions. I only recorded 2 of them, but I did a couple training missions. The first one, which was just learning how to fly, and then the third one, but the second part of it was me learning how to land. Now, that was with a Cessna, and we're going to take off in a Boeing 747-8 Intercontinental in Detroit Metro, which is the international airport of Detroit or just Michigan in general. Now, I'm from Michigan. I still live in Michigan. I'm not telling where I live so I don't get doxxed, but we're going to be taking off, just flying around Detroit, and then I'm not gonna try and attempt to land, but if I get a nice lineup with the landing tarmac, then I will at least try to land this Boeing 747. So let's get ready to fly. I'm not the best, mainly because I haven't trained on the Boeing. But for the first video in my first solo flight, we're going to be, we're going big. And when I mean big, I mean giant. So we'll see you in the airfield. All right, we are at Detroit Metro International Airport here in Wayne County, and we are flying the Boeing 747 Intercontinental. Now, I don't think the game is very optimized, at least for a 1066 gig. So, yeah. uh, I'm gonna let you guys know right now, I am not the best flyer by all means. So, there'll be a lot of cuts. And in this video, we're not gonna try and land it. But if I get a nice lineup with the runway, we will try and land it. Also, if the 747 is a bit too much, I will switch, to a prop plane like the Cessna or the dual turbo prop. And there's a lot of things I want to do in this game and play and make a series on it. And I hope enough people watch this video and demand me to do more serious, because I want to travel using different planes. I want to travel to different areas and stuff. And before I continue, let me shut up and let's try and take off this massive fucking plane. So we're going to increase throttle, unlock brakes. We're going to use the flaps, not the flaps, the rudder, excuse me. And also, I don't know why that's there. Oh, excuse me. So I've only been, in real life, I only been to Detroit Metro a couple of times. So I don't know how accurate this is, and I had to change my graphics down. I need to pay attention. Take off. Oh. Ah! We scraped the tail. It's okay. Pull up. Pull up! Okay, yeah. Difficult. Very difficult. Very difficult. Okay. I deeply apologize. Okay.
Calling Alpha Sierra, 747 Detroit Metro approach. Squawk 0366.
Okay, don't know what that means. So it's gonna take me a hot minute to learn everything, especially about these aircraft. Also, I don't know where the landing gear is. That's the parking brake. The landing gear is gonna rip off any soon, but I don't know. Where is the landing gear? Hold on, give me a moment. Oh. Found it. Yeah, that was the problem. Okay. Now that brightness is done, so that is excessive airspeed. Altitude. So we are focused on the nearest. Okay, so that is the flight path. That is cool. Also, I can't fucking land on that tiny ass airport. So I don't know what that means, gonna be honest. I think the flaps are still up. My flaps are still up. Complete initial climb to 500 feet. Excessive airspeed. Do a bank here. Let's try and turn this beast. We might need more thrust coming out of the engines to turn. Yeah, I can hear that. Yeah, I understand, game. Get off my screen. Okay. Fuel, we're doing good. VFR map. So, okay. That's Detroit. We're gonna be turning around. We are close to where I live IRL, but I'm not pointing it out. This game is pretty cool though. I really enjoy this game already just by playing it. Granted, for this video, really shouldn't have used a giant fucking plane. But, you know, go big or go home. Anyways, like I was saying, I really want to make a series out of this. And go to places where I want to IRL. And there will be a lot of multiplayer videos because me and me and Noel will be playing this a lot. And David might join us because I think he said he was going to pick it up on Steam. But it's a very difficult, not difficult. It's a very strange way to download this game. Like you have to, like if you go through Xbox Game Pass, I don't know about Steam. Okay, ATC was going to talk to me. I think ATC is trying to talk to me. But basically, you go to the Game Pass app on PC, and you'll click install. It'll install a gig. And then what you'll do is you'll have to play the game, like press start.
Alpha Sierra, 747 Cleveland Center. Squawk 5661.
And then within the game, you'll have to actually install it.
Boeing 747.
And it's 95 gigs. I don't know how people could fly this Boeing 747. Like, it's so hard to look.
Brazil on navigation. Contact Cleveland Center on 11.
Shut up. I'm enjoying the game. Shut the fuck up. So there's Custer Airport. So this, where we are right now, is Monroe County. So that's actually really fucking cool to see. And I've actually seen it's not as big as a 747, but I've seen a B-17 land on Custer Airport. And Custer Airport is a civilian, a civilian airport. Like, it's not a international airport. So, yeah, we can try. Like, I honestly kind of want to try to land at it, but there's not enough runway to even attempt. This is all very familiar. I know exactly where I am. So yeah, this is going to be a series on the channel regardless, just because this game's going to be a lot of fun, and especially going to be one of those games where you can relax and play. And that's just exactly what's going on. So I'm not going to attempt to land this. I've said that multiple times. But I think that's Detroit Metro over there. What I'm going to do actually right now is we're going to switch to a Cessna so we have more control. But it is fun to use this beast of a plane. And I hope they add more planes in the future, but I have a sneaky suspicion you're going to have to pay for them, which is going to be a little annoying. But if they add World War II planes to the game, I probably will buy them. But yeah, we're going to switch to a smaller plane and take off from the same airport. And all right, guys, so we're at a new airfield, and we're using the Beechcraft Air King. And we are about to take off. Oh, let me get the controller. We're about to take off on Willow Run, which is pretty awesome airport for me, at least, mainly because this is where Thunder Over Michigan takes place. And yeah, wow, okay, this looks exactly like Willow Run. that is. Hold on, let me just look. Wow, yeah, this looks exactly like Willow Run. I don't know why I'm surprised, because it's, you know, they literally. I don't know how they get the data for all this stuff, but disengage parking brake, full power. We're gonna Emperor Palpatine the engines. And we're gonna. Wait, what? My lag? What? Why are you taking. You good, plane? Okay, yeah, but we switched up the plane because I didn't want to feel like I mentioned like 6 times already. I didn't want to attempt to land a 747 on Detroit Metro and ended up crashing into the airport, which wouldn't be fun. So in the air show, this is where the air show planes usually take off. Please landing gear. As my brother's dog is trying to give me a toy. I can't. We're flying a plane. What do you mean stall? Also, this is the area where the old bomber plant is. Like right here. I'll zoom in on screen, but right there is where the old bomber plant is. It went straight this way and then down and then left.
Sierra Kilo radar contact 2 miles west of Willow Run 1,700 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace. Maintain.
Yeah, I don't think the game is that optimized, which is perfectly fine. I don't really give a shit. So we're gonna take a hard left and we're gonna fly over Willow Run. Just because this airport is a very historical airport. There's the bomber plant right there to our left wing. I also wonder if they're gonna whatchamacallit, add helicopters. That's the word. Yeah, they got it down to a nail. Maybe not. Maybe not the front here. The front doesn't really look like that. There is a bunch of trees, but there's usually a fuck ton of cars would be out here. Yeah, this isn't really how it normally looks. Yeah, because they have a bunch of trees, and there's not that many trees. I do like how it's got the air path. Other than that, Willow Run is pretty accurate. Chill. 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 It's okay. Chill. We got it. But yeah, usually right below us there's a B-52. It's a static display. They got it from... I don't know what variant of the B-52 it is. Show in today's video. I do, again, for the millionth time, want to turn this into a series. Just solo flights, playing together with Noel and David. That's Detroit Metro right in front of us, I think. And just flying around the world. I know there's one place that me and Noel would probably really love to go to, and that's Chernobyl. We would really love to fly to Chernobyl. I don't know if we want to do it like a cross world flight or just a local flight, because if we do a cross world, that's going to take a long video. But it's gonna be super fun, and I really hope you guys enjoy these, and I'm gonna try and cut them up to make them as entertaining as possible for you guys. But I'm looking forward to the future of this game and seeing if they add new planes. I know they're gonna be paid for, which is unfortunate. I really hope they make them free, or at least let us do like objectives in game to award them. Again, I'm new to the Microsoft Flight Simulator community, so I don't know how, if they added planes in the previous games, if they were paid for, or you had to do stuff. I'm also wondering if there's going to be mods for this game too, because people could just mod in planes and stuff. But yeah, let's try and land this. I'm not gonna take the flight path because I wanna shorten this up a bit. Get the flaps ready. We're landing right here. Oh, we gotta speed up a little bit. We got this. We got this. Yeah. There we go. Not a very textbook landing, but we definitely did it. I'm trying to brake as hard as I can. There we go. Put flaps up. There we go. We landed it. Also, why are we going backwards? There we go. We landed it. Put parking brake on. I said parking brake on. I don't know why I did that. Let's try and turn the engines off real quick. Let's see if I pull that down. Engines are turning off. Okay, so that has been a pretty successful landing. Not textbook landing, but we definitely did it. We definitely wouldn't be sitting here on the runway because we'd get yelled at by ATC. But so yeah, we successfully landed on Willow Run. And yeah, that's where I'm going to end it here. If you guys want me to do a full series on the game, let me know. I'm probably going to do it anyways because this game is fun as hell. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Adios.